Hello my dear students, welcome to maths class. Today we are going to continue the section equations and polynomials. Okay, so our next aim is to solve a general second degree polynomial, or we are going to find out the solutions of a general second degree polynomial. Okay, see here we have a polynomial p of x. P of x is ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, this is the general form of a second degree polynomial. That is a number into x square plus a number into x plus a constant term. The constant term means it is also a number, right? So a general second degree polynomial is of this form. This is the general form of a second degree polynomial. Okay, general form of a. Now we are going to find out the solutions of this polynomial. Okay, or the roots of this polynomial. For that, first step is equate this polynomial with the 0. That is the first step. Okay, so what we have here, the polynomial is, yes, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, this is a general second degree equation. Okay, this is a general second degree equation. Now we need to solve this equation. Okay, we already know how to solve this. Okay, but we are trying to find out another method to find the solution of a second degree polynomial. Okay, for that, yes, as we did in the last problems, we just move the constant term to the right side of the equation. Okay, so we have ax square plus bx is equal to, if we move this constant term to the right hand side of the equation, we have a 0 minus c. What is 0 minus c? 0 minus c is minus c itself. Okay, so first step is move this to the other side. Okay, then next, what is the next step? Next we need to make this a perfect square. Okay, we need to make this a perfect square. For that, we first we need to change the coefficient of x square to 1. Here the coefficient of x square is a. Okay, then how do we change the coefficient of x square to 1? Yes, divide throughout the equation by a. Okay, that is the present coefficient is a. So to change the coefficient to 1, we just divide the equation throughout by a. Okay, so we have ax square by a. Okay, plus bx by a. Okay, and here we have minus c by a. Okay, so a by a x square plus b by a x is equal to minus c by a. Okay, so a and a get cancelled. Okay, so here we have, yes, x square plus, yes, b by a x. Okay, we just write this as b by a x, and here we have minus c by a. Okay, minus c by a. Now this here the coefficient of x square is 1. Okay, here the coefficient of x square is 1. So we can use the square completion method here. Okay, a square completion method here. How do we convert into a perfect square? For that, yes, add both sides of the equation with square of half of the coefficient of x. Okay, here the coefficient of x is b by a. Okay, then how do we find its half? Yes, for that b by a divided by 2. Okay, b by a divided by 2. So if we divide a fraction by a number, how do we divide it? Yes, dividing by a fraction by a number means, yes, fraction into reciprocal of the number. Right? What is the reciprocal of 2? Reciprocal of 2 is 1 by 2. So half of b by a is equal to b into 1 is equal to b, a into 2 is equal to 2a. Okay, that is b by 2a. So what is its square? Square of b by 2a. This is half of the coefficient of x. Okay, and its square, b square is b square itself. Then what is 2a square? 2a square, 2 square is 4 and a square is a square. So b square by 4a square is the square of half of the coefficient of x. Okay, so add this b square by 4a square on both sides of the equation. Okay, that is our next step. So here we have, yes, x square plus b by ax plus, yes, b square by 4a square, and this side also minus c by a plus b square by 4a square. Okay, now this become a perfect square. This side become a perfect square. That is equal to, yes, x plus half of the coefficient of x. Okay, half of the coefficient of x. What is half of the coefficient of x? b by 2a. Okay, so this is equal to x plus b by 2a the whole square. And here we have, yes, a sum. Let us find the sum. So here we can use the cross multiplication method. So how do we do this? Yes, minus c into 4a square and here plus b square into a divided by, yes, 4a square into a, that is equal to 4a cube. Okay, so here we have x plus b by 2a the whole square itself, and this side let us simplify this. That is, yes, here we have minus 4a square c. Okay, 4a square into c is equal to minus 4a square c plus b square a is equal to, yes, we can write it as ab square. Okay, and in the denominator we have 4a cube. Okay, so next step was, yes, see here we can see a here, a square here and a here. That means one a is common here. Okay, so take that a outside. So here we have a outside, then inside the bracket we have minus 4ac. Okay, and here we have plus b square. Okay, divided by 4a cube. Okay, 4a cube. So a cube and here we have a. So let us cancel a cube and a. A cube means what? A into a. So cancel one a from both sides. Then in the numerator we have minus 4ac plus b square, 4a square. Okay, so here we have x plus b by 2a the whole square. Okay, then what is this? That is equal to x plus b by 2a. Okay, square of this is equal to minus 4ac plus b square by 4a square. Then square root of this is equal to, yes, square root of this is equal to square root of this. Okay, square root of a square number is equal to x plus b by 2a, and this side is equal to, yes, root of, yes, minus 4ac plus b square. First we can write the plus term. So that is plus b square, and here we have minus 4ac. So b square minus 4ac divided by, yes, root of 4a square. Here we have, yes, x plus b by 2a. Okay, then on this side we have, yes, we have a perfect square has two square root. So we cannot find square root of this. So we can write root of plus or minus, yes, plus or minus root b square minus 4ac. Okay, by, see, this 4a square is a perfect square. What is its square root? Square root of 4 is 2 and the square root of a is equal to 2a. So here we have, yes, x plus b by 2a is equal to plus or minus, yes, b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, now we need to find out the value of x. So what is x? X is equal to, yes, move this plus b by 2a to the other side. Then we have, yes, plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a and minus b by 2a. Okay, so Here the denominators are same. So let us combine the numerator. Okay, let us combine the numerator. So first I am going to write this minus b. Okay, because here we have a plus or minus sign. So first I am going to write this minus b. Then plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay. So it's very difficult, right? This derivation is actually very difficult, but don't worry, we need only this result. Okay, so no need of the all steps of this result. We need only this result. So what is the result? Yes, this equal to, yes, the solution of a second degree equation is equal to, yes, solution of a second degree equation. Two solutions are there. That is minus b plus or minus means, yes, minus b plus root b square minus 4ac by 2a, and another one minus b minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, so two solutions are there. Okay, no need of all this step. Okay, we need only this much thing, this equation only. This equation is using to solve a second degree equation. So what is a second degree equation? A second degree equation is of this form. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is a second degree equation, where this a is, yes, coefficient of x square. Okay, and this b, a is coefficient of x square, b is coefficient of x, and c is the constant term here. Okay, a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant term. So if we have a second degree equation like this, yes, to find the solution we just need to substitute these values in the equation. Okay, what is the equation? Equation is minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, this is our equation. You have to by heart this equation because this is very important equation, and the very same equation is used in the coming chapter polynomial also. Okay, this is the solution of a general second degree equation. Okay, and what is this general second degree equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is the general form of a second degree equation, and the solutions are of the form, yes, x is equal to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. That means two solutions are there. Let us write the first one as x1. x1 is equal to, yes, minus b, yes, plus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, first solution. Second solution, that is minus b, yes, minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, these are the two solutions of the equation. Okay, general second degree equation minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a, where this b, a and c all are the coefficients of x square, x and the constant term respectively. Okay, so let us do the problem. Okay. That is first one, 6x square plus 11x minus 35 is equal to 0. So this is our equation. So how do we solve this? And we know the equation. We know the solution of the equation. What is x is equal to, yes, minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, this is our equation. So here what are a, b and c? Let us write a, b and c in this equation. What is a? A is the coefficient of x square, that is equal to 6. Then coefficient of x, that is 11. Then constant term is equal to minus 35. Okay, coefficient of x square, a, x, b, and the constant term is minus 35. So let's substitute these values in the equation. Okay, so what is that? That is x is equal to, what is minus b? Minus b is equal to minus 11 plus or minus root b square minus 4ac. What is b here? 11. 11 square minus 4ac. 4 into 6 into, yes, minus 35. minus 35, that is equal to by 2a. Okay, 2a is equal to 2 into 6. So here we have minus 11 plus or minus root. What is 11 square? 121 minus 4 into 6 is equal to 24. 24 into 35 is equal to, yes, this section, this one is equal to minus 840. Okay, so here we have minus 11 plus or minus root, yes, 121 minus 840. So that is equal to 121 plus 840. Okay, so 2 into 6 is equal to 12. Okay, so we have minus 11 plus or minus 121 plus 840 is equal to root 961. Okay, 961 divided by 12. And we know that this 961 has as the square root 31. Okay, square root of 961 is equal to 31. So we have minus 11 plus or minus root 961 is equal to 31 divided by 12. Okay, so we have two equations. This is x. Now let us write our x1 and x2. Yes, one is x1. What is x1? x1 is equal to minus 11 plus 31 divided by 2, and x2 is equal to minus 11 minus 31 by 2. Okay, so minus 11 plus 31 by 2 is equal to 31 minus 1 is negative and other is positive. So different signs means find the difference between the numbers and put the largest sign there. Okay, so 31 minus 11 is equal to 20. 20 by 12. Okay, all these are 12. So 20 by 12. Okay, second one here, that is negative 11 by 31 by 12. That is negative 31. Both are same sign. Okay, so add the number and put the same sign there. So that is equal to minus 44 divided by 12. So these are the two solutions of this equation. Which equation? That is our second degree equation. Okay. So there is no need of square completion and all. You just substitute these A, B, C in our equation. We will get the solutions of our equation. Okay. In our equation, yes, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We know that this one is a general second degree equation. Okay, and the solution of this equation is equal to, yes, that is minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, here this b square minus 4ac. This b square minus 4ac is called, okay, this is called the discriminant. Discriminant means this b square minus 4ac decide whether this equation has, it has only one solution, it has two solutions, or it has no solution. Okay, that decide this b square minus 4ac. So it is called the discriminant. Okay, discriminant. This b square minus 4ac tells us whether this equation has two solutions or one solution or zero solution. That means no solution. That is, if b square minus 4ac equal to 0, okay, then our equation has one solution. Okay, our equation has one solution. Then b square minus 4ac greater than 0. That is, this part is greater than 0, then we have two solutions. Okay, then b square minus 4ac less than 0. b square minus 4ac less than 0 means inside the radicals in we have a negative number. Right? Less than 0 means negative. So we cannot find out the square root of a negative number. So we can say that no solution. Okay, no solution. Okay, let us do a problem in page number 97, question number 1. Okay, first last exercise of this chapter, first question. Question is, the perimeter of a rectangle is 42 meters. Okay, perimeter of a rectangle is 42 meters. And its diagonal, okay, its diagonal is 15 meters. So we need to find out the length and breadth. Okay, so here we don't know which are the length and breadth. So we can take either of this as x. Okay, that is your choice. So here we have the perimeter is 42 meter. Okay, perimeter is 42 meter. That means this boundary is equal to 42 meter. That is length plus breadth. Here length plus breadth. This complete length is equal to 42 meter. That is 2 into length plus breadth is equal to 42 meter. Okay. Then what is length plus breadth? Length plus breadth is equal to half of 42. What is half of 42? Half of 42 is equal to 21. So here we have the length plus breadth is equal to this length plus breadth or this length plus both are is equal to 21. So if we take, yes, if we take the length as x, okay, if we take length as x, then what is breadth? What is breadth? If we take this length as x, this is x, then what is breadth? Yes, breadth is equal to, yes, breadth is equal to, see, length plus breadth is equal to 21. Then length is equal to x. Then what is breadth? Breadth is equal to, yes, 21 minus this x. Okay, 21 minus x. Okay, so here we have, yes, this x, this is x and this one is equal to 21 minus x. And here we have the diagonal. What is the length of the diagonal? That is equal to 15. And we have only this much information. Then how do we find the length and breadth? See, by drawing this diagonal, this rectangle is divided into two triangles, right? And this triangle is a right triangle. So since it is a right triangle, we can make use of the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, what is Pythagoras theorem? Base square plus altitude square is equal to hypotenuse square. Here base is x, altitude is 21 minus x and hypotenuse is equal to 15. So let us use the Pythagoras theorem. So we have x square plus, yes, 21 minus x, the whole square is equal to 15 square. Okay, so we have here x square plus 21 minus x the whole square. Using a minus b whole square, we can expand this. 21 square is equal to 441 minus 2 into 21, that is equal to, yes, 42x, yes, plus x square. And here we have 15 square, that is equal to 225. Okay, 225. Then we can combine the x square terms. So we have 2x square minus, see, this is x term, that is minus 42x. And here we have 441 plus 441. We just move this 225 to this side. Okay, so we have, this is minus 225. Okay, that is equal to 0. Okay, so we have, yes, 2x square minus 42x, then 441 minus 225. 441 minus 225 is equal to 11 minus 5 is equal to 6. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. And 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. Okay, to 0. So this is now in the form of a general second degree equation. Let us solve this. Okay, so let us write A, B and C. What to say? A is equal to 2. Then B is equal to minus 42. And C is equal to 216. Okay, A is equal to 2. B is equal to minus 42 and C is equal to 216. Substitute these values in our equation. Minus B plus or minus root B square minus 4AC by 2A. Okay. So x is equal to minus B. What is minus B? This is minus 42. So minus B is equal to minus of minus 42. plus or minus root b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac is equal to minus 42 the whole square minus 4ac. 4 into a is 2 into 216. Okay, divided by 2a, that is 2 into a is 2. Okay, just substitute all these values. So what is minus of minus 42? That is 42. And let us find out this part. Okay, that is, it is better to find out b square minus 4ac first. Okay, see this 42 square. 42 square is equal to 1764 minus 4ac, that is 4 into 2 into 216, that is equal to 1728. Okay, b square is 1764 and 4ac is equal to 1728. So let us subtract this. 14 minus 8 is equal to 6. Then 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. 7 minus 7 0. 1 minus 1 0. So this part is equal to 36. Okay, that is 42 plus or minus root 36 divided by 2 into 2 is equal to, oh yes, 42 plus or minus root 36 is equal to 6 divided by 4. So what is x1? x1 is equal to 42 plus 6 by 4. That is equal to 48 by 4. 48 by 4 is equal to, yes, 12. What is x2? x2 is equal to 42 minus 6 by 4. That is 36 by 4. 36 by 4 is equal to 9. So these are the two solutions, or these are the two sides of the rectangle. That is, one is 12 and other is 9. Okay. Then what about its perimeter? Yes, perimeter is equal to 2 plus 11 is equal to 21. 21 into 2 is equal to 42. Okay. So our answer is correct. Okay. So this method is actually very easy. You just substitute the values of a, b and c in the equation. Okay. So we can do the next problems in the next class. Okay. Thank you.